For the News 12 FastCast, I'm Nick Proto. 7:30 here on our Wednesday morning, day 2 of our First Alert Weather Day. The big concern right now is the ice. For that, let's send things over to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong.
And it's a beautiful picture. Obviously it is. We've had snow. We don't get it that often, but still the roadways are very icy and slick. There's been more and more travel on I-20. That seems to look better than other outlying roads, I will say. You're still not encouraged to get out on the roads if you don't have to. And you're coming in with temperatures as cold as 22 degrees. Look at that wind chill. Ouch. 6-mile-per-hour wind makes that much of a difference. About 12 degrees separation, 10 to 12 degrees difference from what the actual air temp is. So teens for the wind chill value. Highs are barely getting above freezing here for today. We will slowly but surely start seeing improvements as we get through the end of the week. It's the morning lows that are going to continue to stay well down in the 20s. So melting, it will occur, but then it all refreezes as cold as our numbers are going to look. There's still some winter weather advisories out. We've seen more of the winter storm warnings drop off at 7 a.m. from areas like Atlanta and all of our western counties. But the winter weather advisory here, central eastern counties up into Midlands of South Carolina till 9 a.m. for the winter weather advisory. And still to go, quite a few hours there. Noon will be the expiration time for that winter storm warning for Jenkins, Screven, and Allendale County. So just keep in mind, road conditions are not that great. The sun will help melt, and we're getting a full day of sunshine, just bitterly cold highs only in the low to mid 30s, Nick.
We can't stress this enough. Stay off the roads if you don't have to go anywhere. Deputies are posting reports of car accidents that have happened since the snow fell. This is from the Taliaferro County Sheriff's Office in Georgia. Deputies say the road is clear by I-20 West at mile marker 146.5 now, but this is when they responded to an accident overnight with a semi and a van. No word yet if anybody was hurt. Washington County deputies also responding to a couple crashes last night. On Facebook, they posted a car overturned on Linton Road, and Sandersville police addressed a separate flipped car on MLK Avenue Extension. The sheriff is urging everyone to stay off the roads as they've seen cars stuck and stranded as well. GDOT also discouraging travel. Their latest update is I-20 and the Bobby Jones Expressway are still passable, but you do need to use caution. Transportation officials say they've seen some treacherous spots as they continue to plow and salt interstate bridges. That's why they're urging everyone to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary.
I mean, just be very, 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 very careful with it. Gentle on the gas pedal, the brake pedal. If it looks wet, it could be icy. Gotta watch out for that black ice.
And here's a resource we have for you on WRDW.com. This is where we break down what you can do if you do have to go out and drive in that winter weather. Any ice on the road makes it risky for you to drive fast or to hit the gas pedal or the brake pedal hard. So make sure you're pressing those brakes slowly. This is the article here. Be informed. Some tips for driving in winter weather. So you have some emergency supplies that you want to have in your car, a blanket. Make sure you're filled up with gas. Also, maybe try to leave a little bit earlier than you normally do. And like we said, those driving habits there, try not to slam on the brake or the gas. Don't use cruise control. Be mindful of crews who are out there working to clear off those roads. And don't follow behind too closely as crews are laying down solution either, so you don't get any gravel damage in your car. Parents, heads up, we have more school closures and virtual learning updates to tell you about. Take a look here at the screen for the closures. Columbia, Emmanuel, Jefferson, Jenkins, Screven, Taliaferro, Warren counties and Sale Charter School all closed. Sale plans to meet online today. And these are the school districts with virtual learning. It's Richmond, Aiken, Allendale, Bamberg, Barnwell, Burke, Edgefield County, Glasscock, Hancock, McCormick, McDuffie, Orangeburg, Washington, and Wilkes counties. So a whole lot doing virtual learning today. There are the rest of them right there on your screen. Now, some updates from colleges and universities. Aiken Tech and USC Aiken are closed. AU, Augusta Tech, and Payne College are doing virtual learning. The majority of schools we named have canceled after-school activities for today. To find out which ones, you can scan this code right there on your screen with your phone camera, then just scroll down until you see school updates. Augusta Transit suspending service until further notice. That means those free rides we told you about to overnight shelters won't be happening while they're dealing with these frigid temperatures. Now, that doesn't mean the shelters aren't available. You can still go to the Augusta Rescue Mission, Garden City Rescue Mission, and Salvation Army Center of Hope to stay warm at night. City leaders also opened up the community center at May Park. We have the addresses right there on your screen if you need them. There's also daytime centers available in Augusta. This is just a few of the options from our list on WRDW.com. With their typical hours, you've got the Henry Brigham Center, Sand Hills, Warren Road, and Diamond Lakes. We also have their phone numbers right there on your screen if you want to give them a call and make sure they are open. Augusta Regional Airport is expected to be closed until 10 o'clock this morning. Airport officials say it's because of conditions out on the runway. The closure could change as conditions do. Augusta Regional says staff members are there to keep evaluating those runways. And make sure you have our First Alert weather app downloaded, especially during a crucial weather event like this. If you haven't already, you can scan the code right there on your screen, and that'll take you to the App Store where you can download the app. Once downloaded, you can get real-time alerts on the weather around you. That's it for me this morning. Let's send it back over to Tim now as that First Alert Weather Day still in effect.
All right. Well, it is a beautiful sight. We've shifted out towards SRP Park. Got a little baseball game out there and some snow, or maybe a little sporting event for yourselves. Now, you can't go there. Probably don't have permission. But outside, just enjoy what is there. If you don't have to get on the roads, we talk about it so much, probably driving you crazy. But stay off the roads. They are very icy. They're not going to get a whole lot better as we go through today. Now, there'll be some melting, but we're still looking at refreezing into Thursday morning. So this is kind of a 24-hour to 36-hour period where there's going to be some form of slick roadways out there. Black ice is also going to be a concern tomorrow morning. 22 feels like 14 degrees outside. The wind chill values tomorrow morning will be probably just as cold as the way they look now. Cold weather advisory with teens to maybe about 20 degrees into Thursday morning. High temperatures gradually get warmer, at least in the 40s by the end of the week, 47 to almost 54 degrees heading into Sunday. So that's about over the next 5 days as close as we're going to get to the average, and that's still way off. 60 is the normal for this time of year. Keep in mind the morning lows tomorrow. We're going to have more teens and low 20s. Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday morning, sub-freezing temperatures there. There's just not much of a draw above freezing for the mornings until next week as well. Let's go the rest of the day. Temperatures bitterly cold in the 20s already still now. We're looking at highs lower to mid 30s. It won't feel like the low and mid 30s. It's going to feel more likely into the 20s with the wind chill value. Now, we already looked at lows tomorrow morning. Those will be down anywhere between the teens and 20s. Now, what we do see is more cloud cover coming in. So that could keep the temperatures from getting as cold as what we had for this morning, just due to the clear skies, but we will be under the clouds most of our Thursday forecast. Sub-freezing temperatures quickly come back there by 5:30 to 6. Mornings are in the 20s for Friday morning. Only difference about Friday is we'll get a little more sunshine and 40-degree temperatures coming back. Beyond Friday and into the weekend, we'll be dry. We're going to stay very cold for morning lows. Finally, we might get above freezing on Monday morning, 38 degrees. How about that? A jump to the mid-50s, a chance of rain this time by Monday. And, hey, there's a near-average high for once out of the next 7 days. It'll take till about Tuesday to get there next week at 58. Be careful out there. Bundle up. Have a great day.